Hello, my name is Dr. Philip Rich.
And I am Dr. Bruce Tanenbaum. Both of us are medical doctors specializing in psychiatry, hypnosis, and weight control. We will present a unique, successful way for you to achieve and maintain your ideal weight. Although our society seems to be obsessed with dieting, the average person today has more problems with weight than any time in history. Over 65% of the entire population reports going on one or more diets a year. 9 out of 10 people who lose weight gain it all back and more within 9 months. Obesity not only causes psychological problems, but a person who is 30% or more overweight has a 50% increased mortality rate.
The purpose of this videotape is to help you put control of your weight on an unconscious level so that eating can return to a natural biological function, just as your breathing and heart rate are controlled unconsciously. You will be able to employ Ericksonian hypnotic techniques to help you achieve and maintain your ideal weight. Before actually experiencing hypnosis, we will discuss homeostasis, deconditioning, positive self-image, the differences from other dietary approaches, the concept of the unconscious mind, and the use of hypnosis.
Everybody has an individual ideal weight, a weight and muscle tone at which your body functions best. Just as a butterfly grows in just the right proportions to take advantage of its ability to fly, your body functions best and you feel better at your ideal weight. This ideal weight is a natural biological balance between the food you take in and the energy you expend. It is not necessarily the weight or image a person thinks they should have. Many people have a distorted body image, either thinking they need to lose weight when they are already too thin, or not acknowledging weight they need to let go.
Our bodies are finely tuned organisms. As we increase our physical activity, our respiration naturally increases, as does our heart rate and circulation. We really do not have to think about these changes because they are done unconsciously. Your eyes naturally and unconsciously accommodate to the amount of light in your environment. The release of hormones and enzymes are also controlled unconsciously. In fact, almost all aspects of your body are controlled unconsciously. Eating and your weight can also be controlled on an unconscious level. Your unconscious mind knows how much protein, carbohydrates, zinc, and sodium you need, just as it knows which type and how much thyroid hormones need to be released. And it is really much easier to let your unconscious control your weight. By letting your unconscious mind control your eating, you will be able to let go of your previously conditioned eating patterns and return to a more natural relationship with food and your body.
Almost all aspects of our bodies are kept in a natural balance. Homeostasis is the body's efforts to maintain this balance. As you get sleepy, your respiration decreases, your heart rate slows, and your muscles relax unconsciously, just as your digestive tract acts naturally to release the enzymes needed to break down your food, taking the necessary nutrients from the food and discarding the rest. Conscious interference with your digestive system frequently just disrupts the balance. It is much easier to let your unconscious control your weight, just as it can control your digestion.
In the winter, you naturally and unconsciously put less salt on your food because your body needs less salt than in the summer. You can move to and maintain your ideal weight if you allow your unconscious to control your weight and let go of your previously conditioned eating habits.
People in our culture are too obsessed with food. Diets, food, weight, figures, and physiques have become far too important. Many are either overweight or underweight due to emotional problems or too much conscious concern with food. People overeat due to domestic problems, fatigue, sexual problems, economic worries, and other sources of anxiety. Some people overeat to relax and others eat out of boredom. Some people use food as a substitute for love. In fact, 85% of the people who are overweight eat too much because of psychological reasons. You may need professional help to work through some of these problems, but they do not have to interfere with your individual way along the way to your ideal weight.
As children, many of us were given food or a bottle if we started to cry, and later we were told to eat all the food on our plates so we could grow up and be big and strong. The conditioning begins from childhood. Some people have it set in their minds that they will never be their ideal weight, but it is possible to visualize yourself weighing your ideal weight and then to enjoy the way along the way to your ideal weight.
By the time we become adults, we have been told so many things about nutrition that it is difficult to know what to eat. It is much too complicated to figure out how many grams of protein or how many grams of carbohydrates to eat, whether to eat twice or 5 times a day, not to mention how much vitamin C, sodium, or potassium you need. It is much easier to let your unconscious mind control your eating, just as it controls almost all of your other bodily functions. You don't have to think about how much air to breathe in or out, or which hormones need to be released. You naturally control these things on an unconscious level.
Only your unconscious knows exactly what your individual nutritional needs are. Everyone is different. Everyone requires a different amount of physical activity and has different nutritional needs. A certain nutrient may be contraindicated for one person, but vitally needed for another person. Occasionally, children are admonished for craving certain types of food, only to find out later that they have a metabolic disorder and their bodies require those specific nutrients. In fact, scientific studies have shown that babies, given a choice of any foods they wanted, would all, after several days, adjust to eating a regular, balanced, healthy diet.
It is important that you accept your body and have a positive attitude along your way to your ideal weight. Many people gain their weight at the rate of 2 to 5 pounds a year over several years, so you should not expect to lose weight too rapidly. Your mind has to adjust to the changes you will make as your body moves towards your ideal weight. In fact, you may be pleasantly surprised to notice you have made changes even before you are consciously aware of them. Our approach to weight control is different from any other approach in that it puts the regulation of your body weight and food intake on an unconscious level. You are not on a diet that begins and ends at a certain time. There are no specific foods that you must eat or must avoid. Everybody's individual nutritional needs are different, and these nutritional needs are not on a conscious level. So it is practically impossible for a person to consciously know exactly what their needs are on a certain day.
By letting your unconscious control your eating, you never have to be on a diet or really worry about food. You can naturally eat what your body needs and move towards your ideal weight. You do not need to use willpower. Just as you unconsciously put your foot on the brake when you see a red light, it is an unconscious response, not willpower. You do not have to count calories, and there is nothing negative about the changes you make in your eating habits. In fact, you can enjoy feeling more self-confident and better in many ways as you move toward your ideal weight. There are many aspects of your mental processes and states of consciousness. As we have pointed out, Most of your body is controlled on an unconscious level, without thinking about these processes, without being aware of them. Just as you may not be aware of the people around you when you are intensely absorbed in watching a movie. Your unconscious can control your food intake just as it controls your driving while you are daydreaming.
As Dr. Milton Erickson has explained, your unconscious mind is a storehouse of information, understandings, memories, feelings, and experiences. These learnings are often the source of creative new ideas and approaches that have been outside your conscious awareness. And your unconscious mind can allow you to make creative changes, being capable of so many things that you never even dreamed.
Through hypnosis, you can allow your unconscious to help you begin to make these changes. There is nothing unusual about a hypnotic trance. When you are absorbed in an intriguing movie, or listening to music, or daydreaming, you are in a state similar to hypnosis. So you go into hypnotic-like trances on a daily basis without even realizing it.
Hypnosis is accepted by all major medical associations as an effective treatment for many problems. There are many misconceptions about hypnosis. One misconception is that you may lose control. You really don't lose control while under hypnosis. You would be able to get up and turn this tape off at any time if you wanted. Another misconception is that you will blank out and not remember or be aware of anything that happens while hypnotized. In fact, you are even more aware than usual and will probably remember everything while under hypnosis. Some people are concerned about coming out of a trance. You will be brought out gradually and would come out naturally anyway. The hypnotic state itself is completely safe, but before we get started on the hypnotic portion of this tape, we would like to advise you to consult your physician if you have or suspect any severe mental disorders.
In summary, we are presenting a unique and clinically successful way of moving toward and maintaining your ideal weight. This tape will help you put control of your weight on an unconscious level, so you will not be obsessed about your weight or the way you look. Your unconscious mind knows what your body needs and how to help you make creative changes, and by using hypnosis, you can allow your unconscious mind to work for you.
We recommend that you view this tape at least 3 times a week until you naturally maintain your ideal weight on an unconscious level. Now, we would like you to make arrangements so you will not be disturbed for the next 30 minutes. While watching this peaceful scene, you can make adjustments so you will be in a comfortable position. I would like you to get yourself into a position where you can feel comfortable. Let your body be comfortably supported so that you won't need to move. There is no need to let anything bother you now. What I would like you to do now is to pick a spot out in this pleasant scene and focus your eyes on it. The reason why I ask you to do this is whether you are consciously aware of it or not, your eyes are almost always moving. Very seldom do you focus your eyes on one location. When you do, your eyes become tired and fatigued. This is a very natural function that happens to everybody. The longer you stare at the spot, the more tired and fatigued your eyes will become. The area you are staring at may become blurry or distorted. This is just a function of your eyes becoming tired. Eventually, they will become so tired that you can just let them close as you sink into a deep, deeply relaxed state. I want you to be aware of your feet, aware of any sensations you may feel in your feet. Just imagine that you are gently massaging your feet with some soothing lotion, letting all the tendons and ligaments and muscles loosen up and relax, letting all the tension go out of your feet. Imagine that you are massaging around the tops of your feet, the sides of your feet, massaging your heels and the arches of your feet, massaging the balls of your feet, letting the relaxation spread up through your legs into your shoulders, massaging between your toes, just letting your feet completely relax. Be aware of the muscles in your legs. You can feel the sensation of any clothing you may be wearing. Just let the tendons and ligaments in your knees and ankles loosen up and relax. Let all the muscles throughout your legs begin to relax. As your legs continue to relax, they may feel as if they are getting warm or heavy, as if they are sinking deeper and deeper. Be aware of the muscles in your back. Just imagine you are going up your spinal column, one vertebrae at a time, letting all these muscles relax, letting all the tension go out of these muscles. It feels so good just to let go. No cares or worries to bother you. Be aware of the muscles in your neck and shoulders. This is frequently an area of tension. You can feel the sensation of any clothing touching your neck or shoulders. Just let all the muscles throughout your neck and shoulders completely relax as you continue to sink deeper and deeper, just like a snowflake completely melting under the warmth of the sun. Be aware of the muscles throughout your face. You may feel the sensation of your hair. It feels so soothing to let your eyes stay closed. If you concentrate really hard, you can feel the sensation of air going in and out of your nostrils. This is a very subtle sensation, and you may have to concentrate very hard to feel it. Relax the muscles around your mouth and jaw. Just let all the muscles throughout your head and face completely relax. Be aware of the muscles in your arms and hands. You can feel the sensation of any clothing or jewelry, or the sensation of what your hands are resting on. Just let all the muscles throughout your hands and arms completely relax also. Scan your body from the top of your head to the bottom of your feet, letting all the muscles throughout your body completely relax. You know that there are even-numbered days and odd-numbered days, and even though an odd-numbered day comes before an even-numbered day, an even-numbered day comes before an odd-numbered day and an even-numbered night, even though an odd-numbered day came after that even-numbered day or night, and that is odd, is it not? And you have had pleasant meals on even-numbered days. There are odd-numbered days in even-numbered months, and even-numbered days in odd-numbered months. But an even-numbered month preceded that, even though an odd-numbered day came before an even-numbered day or night, even as an odd-numbered month comes after that, even as you can enjoy eating naturally today. Many people do, though you may enjoy skipping a meal. You may have eaten breakfast this morning. Maybe you will enjoy tomorrow skipping something you had today. You have before. Perhaps on an even-numbered day or an odd-numbered week. Maybe you will tomorrow. Whether last week, tomorrow, or next month makes no difference. Monday always comes before Tuesday. This was true last week, will be so next week, but is also true this week. Before Tuesday is Monday, and before May is April. And the days change in length by 6 minutes every day, just as wavelengths of light are different colors: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. It really doesn't matter what day it is, or what time it is, or what color it is. You can just let yourself relax as you continue to sink deeper and deeper and deeper. And as you have been relaxing there now, the same thing has been happening to you now that happened to you when you went to school and you saw the task of learning the letters of the alphabet, and it really did seem like a difficult task. How do you recognize the letter A? How do you tell a B from a D? And then there is uppercase and lowercase. But to make matters even worse, there is print and script and numbers too. 9 does look like a 6 upside down, and L is a long loop and E a short loop, or is E a short loop and L a long loop? Just learning how to hold the pencil seems very difficult. Your hands are so small and the pencil so large, but you are able to print the letter A, and the letter B, and the letter C. You feel very proud of yourself, learning how to print your name. You go on to learn all the letters of the alphabet by forming a mental image of each letter. Now, I would like you to form another mental image. A mental image of yourself on a beautiful beach, feeling very relaxed and comfortable, perhaps lying down. I am going to count from 1 to 5, and as I count, you can feel yourself sinking deeper and deeper and deeper. When I get to 5, you will be in a deeply relaxed state. 1. You can feel the warmth of the sun on your skin, allowing all of your muscles to completely relax, as if they were melting under the sun. Perhaps you can notice a pleasantly cooling breeze coming from one side. 2. You can take in a relaxing deep breath and smell the clean, fresh air with a slight scent of salt, almost as if you can taste the salt in the air as you completely relax, sinking deeper and deeper. 3. You can hear the relaxing rhythm of the waves as they move in and out, in and out, gently washing onto the shore, so soothing, so relaxing, no cares or worries to bother you. The rhythm of the waves can make you very, very drowsy as you continue to relax more and more, completely letting go. 4. You may be able to see a few seagulls float lazily around as you observe the different colors of the sky and the water and the sand. And you may be able to notice the gentle movement of the waves as they gradually wash away a mound of sand and uncover a beautiful seashell underneath. And you can continue to relax more and more, completely letting go. 5. I would like you to be aware of your breathing. Each time you exhale, I want you to allow yourself to sink even deeper, almost as if you were exhaling anything that was holding you back, allowing yourself to sink deeper and deeper. You know that you can take a deep breath or shallow breath. You can control the amount of air you breathe in or out. But it is really much easier to let your unconscious mind control your breathing for you, because it knows exactly how much air you need, just as it knows which hormones and enzymes need to be released. You really don't have to think about these things, and you can allow your unconscious mind to control your weight, to help you move toward your ideal weight. So I am going to talk to your unconscious mind, and it will be able to hear the sound of my voice. I really don't care what you do with your conscious mind, because I am going to be talking to your unconscious mind, and it will hear and understand. It can hear me and may also pay attention to something else. When you are eating out, one of the nice things is you don't need to clean your plate. You can enjoy the food you don't eat, the food you leave behind, as much or more than the food that you eat. Just as you can enjoy being absorbed in a good TV show, pleasant music, an intriguing movie or book, without being disturbed by eating in a setting where you will not be distracted, you can enjoy your food by eating slowly, being fully absorbed in this process. When you grocery shop, your unconscious mind can allow you to pass by food you really don't need. There may have been times before when you had trouble sleeping or woke up and may have eaten something you really did not need. What you didn't realize then is that you don't need food to sleep naturally, letting your unconscious mind help you to relax. It may be pleasurable to notice that you can feel good as you allow your unconscious mind to increase your physical activity. And it really does not matter if you take the stairs more, walk more, park further away, or other healthy physical activity will increase your metabolism, circulation, and muscle tone unconsciously. Whether it is sunny or raining, your unconscious can control your appetite, no matter what type of seasoning you use. In the springtime, the snow naturally melts, just as in the winter, you unconsciously put less salt on your food. You really don't have to think about that. And you can let your unconscious mind control the liquids you need also. You may have drank unnecessary types of liquids before, although drinking water between meals can be very pleasurable. One of the things you can really enjoy along the way to your ideal weight is to take time to prepare. There are many ways to reach your ideal weight. You may need to wait along the way, and it could be a long wait until you get there. But it is important that you can enjoy yourself along the way. You may choose to wait from time to time. Sometimes you go quickly, and other times you can go more slowly. But you always go only at the rate that your unconscious mind feels is best for you. You can enjoy the process, enjoy the way, along the way, getting to your ideal weight as you wait to get there. Instead of just a snack, you really do deserve to have a nice relaxing meal, sitting down with a plate and silverware in a peaceful setting. You can enjoy the sight of the food on your plate, the different patterns, the different colors. You can notice the aroma of your food as you bring it closer to your mouth, starting to chew it more slowly. You can notice the change in the aroma. You can taste it thoroughly. There are different taste sensations on the front of your tongue from the back of your tongue and the sides of your tongue than in the middle as you thoroughly and slowly chew each bite of food. You can notice the texture, the sound, the smell. Each bite can be taken slowly, and it may even seem as if you are eating in a sense of time distortion, where each bite seems to last so very long, so very slow, so you can get the maximum benefit out of each and every piece of food. After the food settles down, enjoy that feeling. Enjoy the pause and the waiting and the feel of satisfaction of each bite, one bite at a time, being completely absorbed in eating. No other thoughts need to concern you. You can also enjoy the food you leave on your plate, the food you don't eat. You enjoy it doubly because in your mind you have all the pleasure you would have gotten from eating and also the pleasure from not eating. But your unconscious mind will be sure to let you know to get enough proper nutrition to eat the food you need to maintain your body, your health, your necessary energy level, and in addition, you will be burning fat cells, because all fat cells are is just stored energy. You can enjoy knowing that you have energy to burn, and you will keep burning that until you get to your ideal weight. You may visualize yourself as a warrior, slashing fat cells with a razor-sharp sword, slashing one cell after another, letting any anger or hostility flow out your arms and through the sword, letting the golden liquid give you energy to feel strong and confident as you move toward your ideal weight. You know that people will offer you food you do not need, no matter what the special occasion, and you can say no, allowing your unconscious mind to verbalize what you already know, although you may not have consciously known that. You know that you can say no. Just as there is consciously no need to think about the functioning of your digestive tract, you can feel confident that your body will automatically take what it needs, and you don't need to worry, because your digestive system will take from the food you eat any necessary nutrients, proteins, vitamins, and minerals, and discard anything that is not needed. You can enjoy letting your unconscious mind do that, and you really do not have to consciously think about eating. Just as your breathing and heart rate decrease as your metabolism decreases, your food intake can naturally and unconsciously decrease if your physical activity decreases. Your unconscious mind contains information, understanding, memories, feelings, and experiences your conscious mind may have let go, and your unconscious mind will allow you to make creative changes, and sometimes those changes may be well underway before you consciously even realize that you continue to make them. It may be a very pleasurable surprise, observing your unconscious mind control your weight, and you can enjoy the changes, enjoy the way along the way to your ideal weight, because you are an individual, unique person. Just as the snowflakes fall and melt away, there are no two alike. So you need to enjoy yourself, enjoy learning about abilities that exist within yourself, and there are so many more than you ever dreamed of before. Loved ones and friends are individuals too, and may change in different ways, but they do not have to affect your way along the way to your ideal weight. You really don't know in what other ways you will change in your attitudes, your health habits, in your unconscious mind, allowing you to work with those needs of your own as an individual, as a person. Family gatherings and social situations may have made you anxious before, but you can create a mental image of yourself in a similar situation. Take a deep breath and exhale slowly, allowing yourself to relax, just as relaxed as you are now. Visualizing yourself, feeling yourself weighing your ideal weight. Very proud of yourself for allowing your unconscious mind to control your eating. You may begin to feel and act like a new person long before the results you seek are accomplished. There are so many abstract and interesting things that you can do with your conscious mind that you really do not have to think about eating. You can allow your unconscious mind to control your eating, just as it controls your enzymes, hormones, and your electrolytes. You may have gone on eating binges and eaten food you did not need, but you can unconsciously take a deep breath, put down the food you don't need, and as you exhale, you can visualize yourself weighing your ideal weight, feeling proud of yourself for allowing your unconscious to control your weight, knowing that you feel good about others accepting your ideal weight, dressing in clothes that you have wanted to wear. Everything about you is constantly changing, which is a natural function of the universe. Just as snow naturally melts and spring flowers blossom, you can let go of your previously conditioned eating patterns and move toward your ideal weight. Your unconscious mind can help you make your own individual creative changes along the way to your ideal weight. Now, I want you to listen closely to my voice. To help you move toward and maintain your ideal weight, just as it controls the amount of air you breathe in and out, and which enzymes and hormones need to be released. Each time you listen to this tape, you can go even deeper, perhaps just thinking or hearing the sound of my voice can help you move even further along the way to your ideal weight. 5. Beginning to awaken slowly and gently, feeling good about the changes you are making. 4. Continuing to awaken easily, comfortably, to control your weight. 3. More and more awake, feeling good about yourself and the learning and changes. 4. Going slightly deeper, letting your unconscious mind allow you to relax whenever you need to or want to. Getting ready to approach the tasks at hand with confidence and letting your unconscious mind continue its work, taking new understandings with you, and letting go of any. 1. Eyes open, awake, ready to continue, mind free to work for you in so many ways.